Trying to get set up.
Referee Patrick Sullivan, Michael Jasmine, and the fourth official is David Costa.
All right. From my phone, there we go. And Dragons applying some pressure early, and here comes Boone Grove. Almeyer steals it, goes, chips it forward, and Chino Roque is in the box. Will Mills with the throw-in. Vanderbilt has it. Over to Stone. No, to Norris, sorry. Vanderbilt takes a shot, and it's blocked.
Coleman did kind of look like Gaby there.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Not the very video on, but
All right, here we go. Chino Roque's in the box again. Straight across, and it's going to be saved by the keeper. All right. Here we go. Mills, Chino, Vanderbilt hits it behind him, gets it back. Kendig in the middle, goes wide. Markley has it on the side. And it's broke up by Boone Grove. So during this game, we will give you updates as we get them for the girls program. Ifong with the clearance. So we're watching that. I have Amy's going to be helping me, and she's going to be watching that on RTC4 also, catching that game against number one in the state, Wheeler. So they got a big road to climb, but the girls did very well today. Oh, and there's a free kick for. So. Free kick. Tips forward, headed it out. Receives the ball back, and Kendig runs through it. Breaks it up, Mills. Goes wide, and throw in for Boone Grove. No. All right, let's see here. The ball's forward. Roque crosses, and it's blocked. Well, I'm not seeing. Oh, yeah, right here. Our press box, RTC4.
about 9 minutes late.
Throw in. Dragons. Headed forward. And it's out of bounds. Almeyer just runs her out. And their fans are definitely wanting them to work. All right, Wheeler and Argos playing on our TV. Here's a chance, And what a defensive play by Nifong, and it's going to be a corner kick. And the Dragons are going to be under pressure versus the number 1 team in the state up there in Lakeville. And there's a goal. Wheeler up 1-0 for the girls. And here comes a corner kick for Boone Grove. Headed over. Good ball in and a header over the goal.
Coke, got Coke and water in my cooler back there.
Oh, okay.
And the hospitality room has chili and pizza.
Headed over.
You know how that goes. I might
Cookies,
take a
yeah.
Coke and Diet Coke.
Headed it to Vanderwill. Hit back. Norris. Vanderwill. Chino. Vanderwill with a great touch. Vanderwill could have an opening, and he just gets it saved. Ball's loose. And Boone Grove getting in a risky position right there. Plays out of it. But the Dragons have got numbers on the defense. 5v3. And they run through it. Sam Manikowski gets it back, and now he's almost to midfield. Here he goes. Cuts him back and makes another good run, but it's broke up again.
Boys played very solid this morning. So that's a good moment.
We sat in the Franklin Chapel listening to them talk about studying abroad and all this other stuff. He had the game on his phone for the boys, and I had the game on my phone for the girls. Trying not to cheer too loudly.
That was a nice play.
Yep, good ball. Dragged past the middle, and Markley comes out with the save.
It's a nice ball. You want it.
Vanderwill missed with the settle. It's going to be broke up. Applies pressure and pushes it backwards. Splits them, goes wide. Markley heads it forward. Good touch. Here comes Boone Grove down the side. Tackle by Norris, taken away.
Fans, you can get up to the minute information from state championship events by following the IHSAA on Twitter at IHSAA1. That's at IHSAA.
Markley's open on the cross. Oh, and he's unable to settle it. That was a good ball in from Chino. Drops it back. Mills puts it in the center. And Kendig takes a chance, settles with the right, tries to fire it with the left, and just high. Well, Boone Grove and Bremen tied 1-1 at half, and then Boone Grove went on a scoring spree in the second half. And the Dragons battled and had 1-0 over Bethany Christian, and a goal by Gabe Stone was the difference. Header wide. Cuts it in the center. Looks to take a chance, and it's broke up. Chino hits it forward, and it's broke, and Vanderwill's still going to get on it and leads him forward, but it's cut it to ball's in, and it's going to bounce. And Markley can't get there in time, and Boone Grove's going to hit it forward. Vanderwill. Good battle from Boone Grove and from the Dragons on that. Here comes Norris. Hits it up the line, and it's going to be goal kick for Boone Grove. Almeyer. Player control foul. Well, the fans are excited.
And I think he's saying, oh, he kind of went down a little bit low, and they just put.
Shot, blocked, and going to be a corner kick. Well, Boone Grove's parents are definitely excited. Ball in, and great catch by Markley. Played forward. Boone Groves runs through it. Kindig misses. Mills knocks it forward. It's broke up. Nifong is going to go through it and plays it up, and it's going to be picked up by the keeper. Played wide. And Almeyer's going to run on it. And plays it out. Throw in for Boone Grove.
What's the difference in the drums? The drums are the pro games in 2 hours. I think a solid drum as far as landscape.
Played forward. Two-handed shove in the back. Well, a tactical foul gives him a little deeper, puts it in the edge, but now when he's got one on him, if they count him and if they really keep close, it can make the difference later on in the game for between a yellow card or still just a warning.
That's what I meant. Argos, too.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah. I haven't switched yet.
one of them's Gabe.
Yeah. I know my head said that was Gabe,
And Caden.
And
Oh, probably Mike Richards.
Salt. Okay.
Mike Richards, Gabe, and Caden Brady.
beautiful sunset here. Eugene Snyder Field. Kramer. And there's a foul. Once again, that's two on him in a row. So see, that's going to be nice. It keeps calling it on him. He'll end up with a physical challenge over there and again. And pretty soon he could end up just with a card just by the sheer numbers of fouls. And so Almeyer fakes, puts it in the center. Good work by the Dragons. Norris falls down. Nice little move.
I actually thought Kevin had a hat on. I think it's just his hair.
Nifong chips it forward. Mills gives it to Chino. Played back, and Nifong dominant in the back line for sure. Markley kept it in. Goes to center. There's three players there. Norris makes a run on it. And there's a foul by Norris with the push, trying to get the player off balance to receive the ball. 23 minutes left in the first half. Scoreless here. Argos versus Boone Grove. Manikowski breaks that one up. Mm-hmm.
You know every word of your school's fights on them, but you can't remember your agent's last name. Let us help you know what you have and what you need. Find a local agent at farmbureau.com. Indiana, infarmbureau.com. Stop knocking on wood.
Gino, and it's just off. There's a foul, you betcha. He takes out the player and not, you get betcha. It's a straight yellow for the goalkeeper. He come out, he didn't go after it. That's a PK. That should be a PK.
All ball. That's the problem.
Who's taking it? Looks like Will Mills is going to the spot. And the official's going straight over to the coach to explain it. Yeah, it was instant. I don't know if we'll be able to see the... We'll have to watch this one afterwards to catch the view of it, but it was pretty evident that he went straight to the whistle and straight to his pocket.
And then it's on the keeper, so you have to put somebody new in.
Yeah, that's a very tough call. And it looks like Vanderwill's lined up to take the PK. And let's see what they do.
Could be Quinn Walker, I'm not sure. There's a couple guys who can do so they won't worry about it. Well, the keeper? Yeah, the starting keeper's Quinn Walker. But he just
He's substitute, they're running in the substitute.
Yeah, for the substitute. No, I know.
I can't see who they're
Any
running
chance
in.
you know who the keeper will be?
All right, let's see what happens. PK. Well,
Lucas is going to take it.
He wanted to confer with the ref.
Vanderwill, number 9, going to take it from the spot.
Logan Lipkovich, number 1.
And in comes the substitute goalkeeper. This is a tough situation for Bethany Christian, but there was absolutely zero hesitation on the official and the whistle. There was no hesitation. It was instantly blown. He obviously had seen something very drastic to make a call that big that early on in the game. So, well, I'm sure it's a game of nerves here now. Fresh goalkeeper. Oh, this is going to be huge for him. He's a good-sized goalkeeper. Let's see, what's this substitute goalkeeper's name? Logan. All right.
Come on.
Well, we'll wait for the whistle. Here he goes. And he scores it. Well,
Tonight's sunset is sponsored by August Athletics.
well, there's always hard feelings when there's a call like that, but like I said, I'm an official, been an official for a long time, and we have an assigner up here in the booth. When they call it instantly like that, it's obviously something big. There was no hesitation, and he went straight to the coach to tell him, and he didn't even worry about it. So Dragons take the lead with a beautiful PK from Lucas Vanderweel. And now the Dragons lead Boone Grove 1-0. Well, as they say, the next 5 minutes are the most dangerous after a goal is scored.
It's very peaceful, isn't it?
So, I don't think that's going to be the case.
The Argos penalty kick was for number 9, Lucas Vanderbilt.
Ball's played wide. Ooh, and there's just a little bit of mental mistake. Misses the ball altogether. Boone Grove, they play it forward. Well, we're going to try to give you updates for the CGA Lady Eagles if we can get that during their game also. Oh, here's a great run by Boone Grove. Put it in the middle, and Markley, and he scores it up. A beautiful play out of Boone Grove, and the game is tied. Markley unable to get to it. Yeah. And we talked about it the next 5 minutes, and it only took them 1.5, 2 minutes to get that goal back. And we are tied at 1. That's great play out of Boone Grove. Great ball work. So, number 11, looks like number 11 was the goal scorer, I think. Yep, center right here, the kid in the circle. That's who I thought it was, 6-11. Right now, Culver Lady Eagles, CGA Lady Eagles are tied, deadlock 2-2.
He has 98 shots already?
That was the 20th minute, so that's a pretty short lead.
Ball's forward. Their Lady Eagles are tied up against St. Joe, 2-2 in the first half. Argos is still trailing 1-0 for the girls' side against Wheeler. And boys, Boone Grove and the Dragons are tied 1-1. Lots of action going on tonight in the soccer fields. Here's a shot. Kicked out. Ping pong action in front of the goal. And there's a goal, and there's 2 in a row just like that. And I couldn't begin to tell you who put that one in. It ended up off of Manikowski's head. And that's 2 straight goals under 2 minutes for Boone Grove. And Coach Vanderweel's not going to be happy with that effort right there.
Correction, number 9, Alex Trudeau.
All right. Well, the PK put a fire in Boone Grove. And wait, I won't say much. Let them play. Ball's on the corner, and here comes Mikey Richards. Fakes, puts it back in the middle. Center, and he lets it go. Markley turns. Tries to go around him. And he has 2 to contend with. Megs him. Gets through. Megs another one. And here's a shot from Vanderweel, and it's over the goal. Saw that a little bit down at Franklin. Yeah. Well. Miss hit. Handball. And he takes away the advantage. But it's a handball, and it's going to be a free kick at a good distance for a shot. Looks like Chino Roke's lining up for this one. The handball.
I guess it's 2-2, and they haven't got the score cleared. I think they just had a kickoff, so I guess it's 2-0. Wait till that changes. So who's on the Chino?
Shot, and it's just saved, and it's going to be, yeah, he tipped it. It's going to be corner kick. And 2-0 Wheeler now ahead of the Lady Dragons.
Argos substitution, number 4, Coleman, Norris.
And now goes Markley, and Gabe Stone's going to try to curl her towards the goal. with his end swinger. Yep, left foot, puts it in. Let's see what happens. And that's a good ball. Header, and it's in! Dragons tied up, 2-2. Yes, and it's good goal.
I think it's good. I'm going to give it to
Kindig, that's a great play. 2-2.
Chino get double assist.
Yep. And they know it. They're trying to argue with the AR, but he's standing on the line. It's a goal.
It was totally in there. Stop.
Yes.
Totally across the line.
I don't know what the fans are upset about. The player was in the box. It was totally a good play. It's 2-2 here. I tell you what, the excitement going on, it's going to be a battle to the end. There's no doubt about it.
Calming sunset. Calming sunset.
And that's a great play by the Dragons.
Pins and needles.
Kramer hits it forward. Kende. Ball played forward. Headed out. Nifong.
Gabe Stone, who hit it to Chino. He one-touched it, so he gave a double assist.
Chino has it, and he's offsides. Mikey Richards by one step would have had a breakaway, but Chino was just a tad bit late with the delivery. Free kick from the offsides for Boone Grove. And heads it up. Heads it again. Nifong going to run through it with the chest and plays it back forward. Hits it in the head. Here's a chance, and it's way over. Yeah. Oh, if they didn't do the field goal sign for that one.
Argos substitution, number 12, Tim Allmeyer.
Allmeyer in, and out comes McCramer.
St. Joe up 3-2.
St. Joe just scores. They are leading the Lady Eagles 3-2. Wheeler up on the Lady Dragons 2-0. Still in the first half, and 15 minutes left here. Eugene Snyder Field. It is 2-2. Gabe Stone has it on the wing, puts it forward to Chino. It's a good ball up. He's got one in front of him. He gets around him. Gets around him again, and he runs it out of bounds, and it's going to be goal kick.
At Ivy Tech Community College.
Balls forward.
For a high-paying, in-demand career in just 2 years. Or you can transfer your credits to a 4-year university and get a bachelor's degree for less. Visit Ivy Tech online at ivytech.edu. Apply now. Ivy Tech is
Vanderbilt has it, puts it to Kindig. Kindig fakes, gives it over to Allmeyer. Allmeyer's going to bring it into pressure and puts it in, and goalkeeper runs out and catches it. Chino's asking him what he's doing, and he's trying to cross it into him. He just hit it a little bit far. Long punt, and Allmeyer with the one touch puts it forward. Kindig's not going to be able to get there. Long ball forward, and Markley's going to pick it up. Well, Dragons got 2 goals on set plays. Boone Grove's got 2 goals on run a play. Let's see who gets the next one. Ball to Chino. Puts it up. Gives it over to Stone. Stone's going to cross it. He does. And offsides. It's a little too fast on the last 2 runners. Just a little delayed on that pass forward. Both of them have ended in the same result with offsides. Played out. Headed forward. Manikowski. Mikey Richards to Stone, up to Chino, and that's a great ball forward. Oh, and he's tripped, and it's nothing. And it's going to be corner kick with the deflection. Good defensive play. Yeah, it looks like Gabe Stone's going to take the outswinger from that side with his left. And they are all over Kindig now. He just stood there last time. I thought the ball would have probably just went in without him. But he ensured it to get in there. Headed it out.
Attract some attention when you're that tall. And you're standing by their peach keeper.
Boone Grove coming away with it. Fakes. Gets it through, and it's broke up. "12 minutes left in the first.
Let's go. Let's go 24th minute.
Kindig's goal was about the 20th.
20th?
Yeah, it was 22nd, 21st, and then it should have been about the 20th for Kindig, or right in that area. What'd you have for the other ones?
He's counting the other one.
Oh, okay.
20, 21, and 24.
Oh, I get it. You're going the other way. That's right.
Just make something up. 17th, 20th, 21st, 22nd.
22nd.
Okay.
Because
He did so great.
Yeah,
Walker
just a...
came down 17:35.
And Naifong hits it off of him, and there's a throw in for
Should be for us.
the Dragons.
He hit that ball hard.
And the fans should just rip and roar on that one. And Naifong's on him and hits it out. Kindig, and it's hit up, broke out. Broke up. Wow, didn't look like he played the ball there. Hit out of bounds. Looked like he just wanted to get the hit on Norris before he even played the ball. Throw in. Kindig plays it across the face of the goal. Here comes Stone. He misses it. Plays it wide. Here comes across. Headed out by Naifong. Stone drills it forward, and it's a foot race now. Mikey Richards, Chino Roque chasing it down. Out of bounds. And going to be a sub for the Dragons. Cam Markley.
Argos substitution number 6, Cameron Markley.
Out comes Richards. Markley's in. Stone moves. Cam Markley with the throw in. And that's a great throw. Headed forward. Markley's going to get another attempt. Throws it straight to Stone's feet. Markley hits it, and it's a little bit crooked, but Stone recovers. Vanderwill strikes it, and it's blocked by Boone Grove. And Manikowski makes his run. And Naifong's going to receive the ball in the back. He's got room, to say the least.
Probably get a goal from there.
Chips him. Gives it right over to Norris, but it's a little high, so only has a chance to head it.
You know, let Tim, I'm not sure.
Played wide, fakes, and lets it go. But Timmy Almeyer's going to get there and hits it out of bounds. The Dragons reset on defense. All right, Lady Dragons still trailing 2-0. CGA still 3-2 at the moment against St. Joe. Down by 1. Played wide, hit off of Almeyer, and it's a throw-in. And I guess they're excited when it hits the player in the face. Stand up to clap for that. Good ball. It's dangerous, and nobody gets there.
Thank you, Mr. Help with that? I will help you with that.
And it's going to be a corner kick for... No, looks like a corner now.
2-0.
Outswinger. Short and hit board. Here comes the Dragons with the... Oh, that's a miss hit. Dead center.
Oh, and that's definitely not where that one should be going.
And that's a miss hit, and then Knifeon clears it. Markley with 2 straight miss hits. Or Caden Brady. Manikowski hits it forward. And it's played, and it's going to be a corner kick. Well, on each side, their kicks going opposite and out swinging, and that one's low and on the ground and not cleared very well by Manikowski. Manikowski heads it wide and then hits it out, and it's off of blue, and that should be a Dragon throw-in. And here comes Osborne. Osborne's coming in. Norris is out. Now, they were talking about that technical foul early on in the game. So that's the same player now that he's got 3 fouls. So the officials are talking to him. And he was just doing some kind of just little fouls, but now they've stacked up and the officials addressed him. So next one could potentially be a card. Almeyer runs around him. Man, that boy is fast. Oof. Very weak throw in. And Osborne shields him off, kicks it out of bounds, but it's way up the pitch, and that helps us. Here comes Boone Grove, takes a touch. Dragons need to step forward, and they do. Now the ball's all the way back at midfield with Boone Grove.
John, did that game start about the same time our game did?
It's supposed to start.
Okay.
And it's going to be
Clock starts.
corner. Oh, no, it's goal kick. I think. Hey. Okay. Knife long. Hard to Brady. Brady puts it forward and it's out of bounds. A little bit of nerves.
Halftime, still 2-3.
All right. Lady Eagles are still down 3-2 against St. Joe at halftime. Argos Dragons, the Lady Dragons, are still trailing 2-0 against Wheeler. Chino Rokes breaking away, and he loses it. Good defensive play by Boone Grove. Knifong runs through it in midfield, puts it forward, and it's broke up, but Knifong has it again. Knifong looks and goes to Stone, and it's broke up again, but the ball's in the middle to Osborne and turns it. Can't get to it. Four minutes left in the half. And he mishits it, and it's throw in for the Dragons. Good pressure by the Dragons to create that. Chino Roque has it, and it's out of bounds. Goal kick. All right. Manikowski hits it forward. Chino Roque's going to get there. And he does. He takes it. He goes around 2. And there's a foul.
Shut up, Chino.
And,
Shut up, Chino.
yep.
It's possible.
It was 50-50 there for... Shut up,
It's not smart. You already got the call against you. It's not going to change the official's mind.
We were both 50-50. Yep.
Plays it short. Applies the pressure. Plays it short again, and it's mishit. Handball. Oh, they should have called that, but Stone's coming away with it. Stone feeds it to Roke.
Oh, good ball. Get in there. Get in there.
Shot, and a side net.
Side net, Sally.
And looks like the Lady Dragons are at halftime trailing 2-0 versus number 1 Wheeler. Considering their first game against Lakeland, they were up 5-0 at halftime. Dragons are battling pretty solid. Markley going to pick it up. Markley with a big hit.
Good strike.
Ball's played forward around Kendig. Stepped up by Brady. Gabe Stone battles for it and comes away with it.
Oh, too far.
Kendig releases. And here comes. Oh, Vanderwill's got time and a total tired leg miss hit there. No. And here's a nice chance. Cuts. Yep.
He's acting like it.
Yep. He was wanting it. He was trying to sell it.
I hate that.
I think he got the tag over it. Might have been small, but maybe not foul, but not on his face, though.
Yeah.
That's not on his face. I don't know why he's doing it.
Yeah. Just trying to get the call, but it's broke up. Here comes Gabe Stone. Has a chance. Hits it forward. And they're going to play it out. Chino Roque battles, and it's out of bounds.
Did we get it?
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Shoved him out, and here comes Dragons with a opportunity with 31 seconds left. Good free kick, good chance for the Dragons. Kendig.
I would agree with that.
Here comes Nifong's up there. Kendig, Brady. Oh, it's a good ball in. Kendig. Oh, Kendig trying to sell the foul too. I don't know what these boys are doing.
Oh, that was a good strike by Sam back in.
Yep, hit out of bounds.
3, 2, 1, 0.
And not a bad half of definitely entertaining with the Dragons and Boone Grove knotted up here at 2. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to just let the camera feed go live with the halftime, and we're going to stay quiet on our end, and we're going to be back in 10. Okay, I'm back here for teams are coming out on the pitch. We got 50 seconds till the half starts. Lady Dragons are back in action, still down 2-0, trailing the Wheeler Bearcats. St. Joe Lady Indians are ahead of CGA Lady Eagles, still 3-2 at the moment. And the Dragons and Boone Grove are knotted at 2 here at Eugene Snyder Field. So let's see what kind of excitement this second half brings for us. Thank everyone down in Rochester helping us get this action on. We have the Stricker sisters leaving the booth and the soon-to-be son-in-law, Mr. Stricker Jr. So Steve and the gang, you'll see, get to hear them for a second here chatting in the background. Ball's played forward. Manikowski hits it out. Nice little touch forward, and Nifong hits it with the left up the line, and it's going to be a throw in for Boone Grove. And headed or hit forward. Played over in the middle.
I already got it.
All right. Played forward, headed back.
I left my phone at home, so Jason Osborne brought me his.
I thought that was just a little too late.
All right. Throw in. Oh, free kick for the Dragons. Pretty good position here. Nifong's going up. Nifong has been known to get his head on it. Been very tenacious when the ball's in the air. Here's a good one in, and it's headed straight up. Second ball, Nifong gets it, and it's headed back again. Nifong gets another one. Here's a shot by Chino Roque, and it's blocked. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Dragons. Headed in the air, headed forward, and here comes Boone Grove. Markley, Kramer hits it up the line and throw in for Boone Grove. Say hi to all of our students abroad at their respective colleges, hanging out, watching the game. As Manikowski heads it forward. Ball forward, and Markley's going to pick it up with ease. And I don't know what the player's wanting the official to call. No one was near him when he went down. So, ball's played forward, and it's over his head. Anybody watching from school can go ahead and give me a tweet or text there. I'll give you a shout out on the air as Nifong battles for it and comes away with it and hits it forward. Markley, and it's up the line. Back in the center, Boone Grove is going to rotate the ball across the pitch. Here we go. Cuts in. Gets around 2. And it's taken away by Norris. And here comes Vanderweel. And he puts it forward immediately to Roque. Roque's got 1v2. Turns it in the corner. Looks. Puts the ball in the middle. And it's a good hit. And it's going to be picked up. Nope, kicked out wide by the keeper. Very smart play. And the Dragon's going to recover it. And here comes Norris. Kindig still stays away with it. And it's off of Boone Grove. And so far, it's still in play. And no one's getting there in too big of a hurry. Now it's the Dragons throw in. Throw in, headed, center. Roque tries to hit it, and it's over the goal. Should be a goal kick. No, it didn't go out. Now it is, and it's a throw in for the Dragons. Oof. A little late swing of the foot. Should be a goal kick. And Boone Grove's fans trying to get the players wound up. Lady Dragons still trailing 2-0 up at Lakeville. Ball played forward. Kindig with the one-touch forward. Headed back out. Boone Grove has it. Plays it back forward. And Manikowski mishits. Nifong judges it. Heads it over. Kramer drops it. Very good and relaxed. Nifong with the diagonal ball. Good work by Kindig. Vanderwill cut in the middle. Hits it over to Roke. Roke takes a touch. Away from goal, and it's hit out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Dragons. Here's the ball loose in the middle, and it's cleared out right before Vanderwill took a shot. Almeyer hits it off of Boone Grove, and it's throw-in. Good work by Almeyer. Takes the quick throw, headed back out. Almeyer again. Throw, headed forward. Kindig hits it, and the official gives a little bit. And Markley with the curler, and the goalkeeper just about fumbles it. Punt straight up in the air. Markley with a good touch. Puts it forward. Back to Markley. Markley's going down the wing. Cuts back. Looks. Back heels. Vanderwill stands him up. Drops it. Markley's going to go towards the center. And he does. Kindig takes a touch. Oh, back over to Chino. And it's broke up. Will Mills applies the pressure. Norris helps out. Mills. And then Kindig comes away with it. Back in the middle. Roke hits it forward. It's going to roll out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick. Good teamwork on the pressure there for the Dragons. Ball's played out. Headed forward by Nifong. It's loose, and here comes Boone Grove. And Almeyer catches them. And they shove from behind, and that's an obvious push, and there's going to be a free kick for the Dragons. Timmy can pretty much catch about anybody if they have a two-step lead, and he's still able to catch up with them. Free kick in the corner. Nifong. And it's a long hit. And it's tailing away and out of bounds. Throw in for Boone Grove. Good pressure. Here comes Boone Grove. And it's stepped up and taken, but Boone Grove recovers. Lifts it forward, and Manikowski hits it wide, straight over. Norris hits it up the line, and it's out of bounds. Here comes Boone Grove, broke up. Throw in. Boone Grove turns, comes towards the middle, gets it over, and it's going to be broke up by Markley. Markley takes it wide, gets it over to Chino. Chino's going to run it down. He's got Lucas Vanderwill up top. He's taking on two, trying to get in the box. And it's hit, and it's going to be saved and throw in for Boone Grove, or for the Dragons off of Boone Grove. Norris with throw in. Chino with the slip, headed forward instead. Almeyer gets it, breaks it up. Vanderwill. Almeyer heads it forward. Vanderwill going to try to run in and get it. And it's going to be a corner kick. Boone Grove slides to prevent the cross and knocks it out. And here comes a corner kick for the Dragons. It's had good success already tonight. Norris is going to have the outswinger. Ball out. Headed. Missed. Here comes Markley with a big hit, and it's over the goal. Goal kick for Boone Grove. I tell you what, second game in a day for both these teams. A little chilly, getting late in the evening. The actual fierce intensity and speed has slowed down just a bit on both sides. And it's out of bounds, and it's going to be throw in. And Nifong hits it out. It's throw in again for Boone Grove. Ball's played forward, headed out. Mills. Oh, late hit, and that's the same player. That's about his fourth one. And some of those are just really not smart fouls. Ball's played forward, and it's straight out of bounds, and the Dragons got to do a little better with that. Unfortunately, Nifong puts that one wide and right out. Here's a throw-in. And the good pressure, and it takes it away. Mills gets it. Chino has it. Looks, stops, tries to play it through. Does get it, and then Mills puts it in the center. Two of Boone Grove's players are going to get there. Headed forward by Manikowski. Headed back. Manikowski's continuing his run. Puts it in the center. Manikowski breaks it up coming the other direction. And there goes Almeyer. Almeyer's got the speed. Goes around two. And that's a good tackle. And throw in for the Dragons. Now he's going to say it's a foul probably because he led in with an outstep challenge like that. And Nifong's going to have a good hit here. Give the Dragons a chance for a header. I want Kindig in that box on the top line. Here's the ball. And, it's loose in the box. And heavy touch forward by Norris, and here comes Boone Grove. And Nifong cuts him off, and Nifong's taking it forward, and his heavy touch. And now Mills tries to stop it, and it gets bumped, goes down, and there's a ball forward, and Manikowski's going to hit it out and say, all right, defense, get back in set, let's go. Nifong had a good chance to go forward, but just a slight heavy touch, much like they had before that. And as I said, tired legs, you lose a little bit of the quality at times, lose a little bit of that pace. Almeyer hits it off of him, keeps it in bounds. And there's a tackle. The fans don't like that one. Well, Boone Grove's fans don't like that one. And he lets that one go, and Markley gets it. As the official tells you, half the people hate the call you make, and half of them like it. Until you blow the whistle the next time. Ball's forward. Kindig. Broke up again. Mills goes wide. Markley settles it. Drops it. McCramer. Plays it into Kindig. Off of Kindig's foot. Tired and heavy hit there. And Boone Grove, has a chance. Almeyer's going to run him to it. Foot race, and he's going to win that one and go around him. Ooh. And there's a foul on Boone Grove. And Nifong is right on midfield line. And it's low and hard. Kindig misses. Markley gets it. Heavy touch. And Boone Grove takes it. And now Nifong gets it back. Nifong's going to goal. Gets through two, and the third one gets him. But Mills with a great tackle. And here comes Almeyer. Gives it over to Mills. Mills is going to try to run it down and can't. And throw in for Boone Grove. And there's going to be subs. Mills out. Stone in.
Substitute for Argos, number 2 is Stone, and for Boone Grove, number 21, Stan Zoatz.
Stan Zoatz is in for Boone Grove. And they're playing negative at the moment, which is going backwards, which the Dragons don't mind. And played forward. Rogue has a chance. Takes a touch. Oh, and he leaves it off to the wrong player. He thought Kindig was going to be there, and he put it straight to Boone Grove. Almeyer steps and breaks it away. Lady Dragons still down 2-0. Going to be a throw in for Boone Grove. Nope, Dragons. So they stepped on the ball last. Changes it. There you go. And now it is Boone Grove's throw in. Well, with 23 and a half minutes left in the second half. Still knotted at 2. If it's a tie, we go to... Oh, and there's a breakaway. Nifong gets the ball. 100% clean tackle. Ball's loose. He's in front of the goal. Dragons clear it out. Kindig hits it up. Chino goes after it. And he's hit late. Boone Grove foul. And almost looks like Lane Bowenbacher, but I think it's Osborne going to come in. 13, Caden Brady, if I remember right. Nifong, oh, that's a smash from Nifong. Hit forward. Boone Grove hits it out. Put back in there. Markley with a good settle. Shot, and it's a curler, and it's going to give him problems, and he saves it. Shot on goal. Almeyer misjudges the bounce. Got numbers. And Dragons better be careful there. There's 3 blues behind them. And Almeyer's going to run them through. And that's a sliding tackle. It hits the ball, but he gets his leg up to knocks the body down. And yeah, he's got to be careful. And they stopped the clock.
AR saw something he wants to talk about.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what's happening at the moment. The AR is talking with the center, probably telling them to keep an eye on something going on during the game. But Almeyer had a breakaway. The ball, he got the worst end of it, so free kick for the Dragons. And Nifong's moving into position with Kindig, and Vanderweel's going to take the free kick. Here they go. And that's a good ball in. Nifong can't get to it. It's headed out by Boone Grove. And Markley can't get there, but McCramer's going to step forward, and it's still caught by Boone Grove. Here it is, 2v2, cuts across, and he goes wide away from the face of the goal, and Almeyer hits it out, and it's going to be a corner kick. I'm not real sure why players do that. He's straight in front of the box, going to goal, and then he puts it wide. out of the way of the goal to where no one can get a good shot. And Almeyer is not real happy at the moment. I don't know if he got hit or something. But here's a good chance for Boone Grove with the corner kick. Beautiful evening here in Argos, Indiana. Eugene Snyder Fields. Ball's played in, and it's off the post. And here comes Vanderweel. Hits it forward. Stone. And that's a good play. Yep, and that's throw in. But the player kicked the ball to the fence on purpose. Number 29. And there comes a sub. Brady in for Almeyer. That was a good tackle on Stone. And it's still in, and a heavy hit by Chino Roque, but immediately played out of bounds. Throw in for the Dragons. Markley to Roque. Roque has it. Takes it in the corner. He has 2 on him. Hit out. Throw in for the Dragons again. Stone moves to it. Throw in. Miss hit. Boone has it. Plays it forward. And the Dragons got 4 behind him, and they're playing a long one, and McCramer is going to get there. Can he turn it? And he just puts it out of bounds. Lets the team get back and set up. And there's plenty of time since Boone Grove has a sub.
Boone Grove substitution number 6, Josh Dragover.
Osborne and Richards, 11 and 17.
Osborne and Mikey Richards are coming in.
Substitution for Argos are number 11, Jonah Osborne, and number 17, Mike Richards.
Throw in. Lets it roll, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Dragons. And up goes Nifong. Caden Brady's going to take the goal kick as a freshman. Got a good solid leg on him. And gets it out. Midfield is going to bounce. Good one touch. And here comes Kendig. Plays it forward to Roque. Roque's got a chance. Going to turn it wide. And he gets ran off the ball. Good defensive play by Boone Grove. Drops it, clears it out, straight to Boone Grove, foot, and pressures, takes it away. Mikey Richards battles. Osborne. And Nifong breaks it up, and it's going to be a throw in. Well, it's definitely becoming a chess match of who's going to expose it early on here, and nobody has. And now, who's going to expose the weakness late in the game? Markley comes out, gets the easy catch. Hits it. Nice knuckle ball. Could bounce. Roque gets to it. Nope, he doesn't. He stands, but here comes Vanderweel. Now he plays it. And here comes Gabe Stone. Can't get to it. Vanderweel hits it to Stone. Stone's going to let it roll to his left. Takes a touch. Plays it over. Mikey Richards. Oh, and he misses, and there's a good play, and it's going to be a throw-in for Stone. Here comes. Missed. It's in the box. Who's going to get it? Stone misses. Played out, and McCramer goes to it, hits it out of bounds. Going to be throw-in for Boone Grove. Chino Roque had a line going down next to it and couldn't get anything out of it. Mikey Richards. Throw in Boone Grove. Misses. McCramer. Doesn't keep it in. Throw in for Boone Grove. Moving down the field a few inches at a time. There's a good slip. Boone Grove tries to play it through. Broke up. Hits it back on the ground, and Markley scoops it up with ease. Markley looks and hits it, and it's a good hit. Boone Grove settles and puts it forward. And Osborne hits it long, and it's going to tail out, most likely be a, well, still in the corner, and Chino's got him trapped. And he takes it out. Nobody. Here it comes. Plays it up the line and throw in for the Dragons. Good pressure by Roke to keep him in the corner. Headed forward. Headed again. Headed again. And need out. But here comes Stone with a chance with his left. Takes a shot and it's blocked. Roke tries to turn it. He can't. And Stone blocks it again. Chino Roke takes a shot and it's blocked again by another defender. And they both go down and Stone comes away with it. Here's a little chip and it's behind the goal. Not what he was wanting, but a good effort anyways. And the official's going to discuss something with the player who's asking about. It was 50-50. They both went down for it, and he just got up a little quicker. We are down or up 3-0 on the Lady Dragons now. Looks like the Lady Dragons season may be coming to an end. Not without great effort and great battles. Ball's in the middle. Roke settles. Or Mikey Richards shot, and it's blocked again by another defender. CGA is trailing now 4-2 to St. Joseph. Good defensive play by Boone Grove. Here comes good tackle by Vanderweel. Ball's loose, and Mikey Richards is going to get to it. Hits it over to Stone. Stone takes a chance, looks, goes around him, goes around another, puts it over to Roke. Roke turns it. Gets it over to Mikey Richards. Mikey Richards doesn't get a chance and is blocked. And a good defensive play by Boone Grove in the box. Immediately hit forward. Headed by Kindig. Richards. Kindig. Runs through it. Takes a shot with his left and he mishits it. McCramer. Going forward. And it's missed. And Mikey Richards going to come away with it with Kindig. Shielding him off. Puts it forward. Oh, and he could have just put it right to Stone and made the easy pass. Here's Boone Grove, 1 player versus 4, and Nifong's not going to let him get it. And he keeps it away from him. And, oh, and he turns it over. And there's a foul. Yep, he plays the foul. And Nifong should have cleared that when he had the chance. Unfortunately, he didn't, but now it's a good position for Boone Grove. Yeah, he had an opportunity to clear it. This is a dangerous play. Dangerous position. Here's a chipper. Headed forward. It's a foot race to the other side. Back, dropped in the box. And it's cleared out by the Dragons. Big play by the Dragons. Here comes Boone Grove back in. Crosses. Plenty of bodies in there and headed out by... And there's a shot that is good from 75 yards out. 40. 4-0 for Wheeler now. Dragons getting a little bit tired. Wheeler's gone to state the last 2 years in a row, and their talent is starting to shine through. And Lady Dragons have put up a hard fight, but are going to be unable to come out with the win on this one. Barring a crazy miracle. And foul by Nifong. And there's a free kick for Wheeler. Again, for about 5 minutes, Dragons had serious pressure in front of their box. And now Boone Grove is starting to apply the pressure to the Dragons down here. The momentum is swinging back and forth. Who's going to crack first? Short, played out. Mikey Richards fakes it, and Chino's not there to get to it. Stone heads it up. Going to run through it. Fakes and hits it with his left. Gets it right to Chino. What a pass. Chino turns, looks, and chases it forward to Mikey Richards. He's going to run after it. Boone Grove hits it out, and it's going to be throw in for the Dragons. Yeah, it is a corner kick. He got it on the other side of the flag, so Gabe Stone with the corner. The Dragons have had success from their set pieces tonight. Here's the ball, and it's low to Chino, and it's going to be cleared out by Boone Grove. McCramer puts it back in. Kindig can't get to it. Stone's going to get the ball and throw it in for the Dragons. Almeyer's coming in, and so is Lucas Vanderweel. Out comes Kindig, and McCramer. Brady shifts sides. Chino can't get to it. Oh, it's a good fake. Chino turns, gets it back, and it's going to go to Vanderweel, who puts it forward. Here comes Crazy Mike, as we call him. Love the hustle out of the kid. Crazy. Mills gets it over to Stone. It's broke up, and here comes Wheeler. Oh, and the freshman comes up, and that's a great little smooth play by Boone Grove. Misses it. Handball. Handball. He's not in the box. He's outside the box. No, it's not a PK, but it's a yellow card. And he's going to take a seat. Caden Brady goes off. Stone's going to sub in. They like to complain. I don't know. And in comes, looks like McCramer's back in. No break for you, McCramer. It's right up. Should be a little closer to the box.
The yellow card finishes to Argos player, number 13, Caden Brady.
McCramer. So the kid who has all the fouls is trying to interfere with the goalkeeper, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you, Owen.
That is a generous spot. I think that's about like the right spot.
Headed out by Nifong. Yep, it was a good spot placement. Way over. No, it was a good placement where he put it, though. That was about exactly where that handball was committed. All right, we got another sub. Kindig coming back in. Out goes Mills. Well, and Nifong with a smash out. Header forward. Chino. And it's broke up. Oh, standing on. Ball's played forward. Almeyer. It's broke up. Boone Grove's going forward again. Cuts it up and throw in for Boone Grove. And that's about 3 in a row in a very dangerous position. Now the Dragons have got to be aware of where they're at on the pitch and what they're doing. And Markley better be ready. He's going for gold.
Ooh, the Kramer and that other kid are going to get it.
Miss. And it's in. Own goal. Right off the Dragons. Too many fouls in front of our box. And out goes Richards. Brady's there, and up goes Nifong. And the Dragons go down with 8 minutes left, 3-2. And Nifong's been moved to the top. And Boone Grove's going to work on keep away if they can. Dragons going to get the throw in. Ball's played forward. Broke up by Brady. Yep, Nifong with the... Looked like Nifong with the own grow, or it was Osborne, not real sure. But either way, Dragons are in the box. And that's going to be a goal kick. And that's unfortunate, but we talked about the number of free kicks that was in very dangerous positions, and that one burnt the Dragons. Played forward off of Brady, and Manikowski hits it forward. Shot by Chino Roque, and it's just about hits. This is just saved barely by the keeper. He was not ready for that kind of a hit from Roque, and hit his hands and then hit his feet 2 or 3 times, and he barely got it out. McCramer can't get to it. Boone Grove plays it forward. Plays it forward again, and he's got to run. And it's out of bounds, and it's going to be, ooh. That's all right. Corner kick for, didn't look like a corner, but they give him a corner, and now the Dragons got to defend again. Yeah, last touch kind of looked like it took from Manikowski off of number 11's foot, but they said it was off of Manikowski, and now the Dragons got to work, and they're down to just under 6 minutes. And that's a great ball in. Header, and it's out. Goal kick for the Dragons. And now there's a player laying down, and we're stopping the clock. Oh, he's got a cramp. Wheeler's up now on the Lady Dragons, 5-0. And it's just number 1 in the state. Went to state 2 years in a row, and it looks like got a good chance of doing it again. We'll be moving on. So after this this one, they will be moving up a bracket because of going to the state, accruing as many points as they had. So Wheeler will be moving to second class next season. And it's out of bounds. Throw in for Boone Grove. Now the Dragons have just got to relax, breathe deep, and settle down. CGA Lady Eagles ended their season tonight down and lost to St. Joe by the score of 4-2. Throw in for the Dragons. McCramer puts it into Kindig. Kindig turns it and gets them there. Gets back, and it's taken off of it again by Boone Grove, but Nifong's there. Stone puts it in the middle. It's going to be headed out by Boone Grove to Kindig, and Boone Grove comes away with it again. Here comes 3v4, and it's touched forward, and Brady slowed him down, but Boone Grove has it again. Here's a Looks like a free kick for the Lady Dragons. Maybe they can get one here on this one. And no luck for the Lady Dragons still. 5-0. And Boone Grove has it. Now they're just time management for the game. And Boone Grove turns. Got the ball. Here they go. Looks. Out of bounds. And they are fine with that. Now it's under 4 minutes. Out of bounds. Goal kick for the Dragons. Oh, it's corner kick. And they will be in no hurry. And the Lady Dragons season comes to an end. 5-0 to Wheeler. And the boys are fighting for everything they can with less than 3.5 minutes to go. Shot missed. Vanderweel goes after it. Wheeler keeps the control. Or Boone Grove, sorry. Boone Grove has it. Oh, and it's off his foot. And played forward. Oh, and it's throw in. Is out. It was out of bounds on the original one.
That way, so he stopped it.
And now Dragons have it. Praise over to Stone. Stone has it. Crosses in the center. Rote can't get there. Knife on, can't get to it. Headed out by Boone Grove. Almeyer's going to run through it. And he gets hit. And there's going to be a free kick for the Dragons. And the fans are wanting them to kick the ball up the field. Here's a shot in, and it's low. Misses. And they clear it out that time. 2 minutes left in the game. 2 minutes left in the game.
2 minutes.
Kindig hits it wide. Header. Almeyer gets to it. Plays it forward. Oh, and a miss hit by Norris. But he gets it back. Here comes Almeyer. Played up. Comes away with it. Crosses in the center. Roke has it. Drops it in the middle. And it's cleared out by Boone Grove. Throw in. Headed out. He's going to kick it out for distance. Manikowski. Dragons down to minute 15. Puts it up to Almeyer. Almeyer looks. Plays it forward. Vanderweel. Kindig. Oh, and they're giving the free kick. And yep. And here goes. Played forward. Oh, and it's played forward low. And miss hit. Markley. Goalkeeper. Plays it to McCramer. Dragons down to 40-some seconds. Boone Grove kicks it out wide. Throw in for the Dragons. 27 seconds. Throwing in. And it's off. And it's going to be a corner kick. Oh, and it's going to be a goal kick, and it was off of the Dragons. And that's probably going to do it with 13 seconds left. Boone Grove's not going to get it in.
9, 8, 7,
And they kick it out.
5, 4,
And Boone Grove
1.
going to move on. And the Dragons fall 3-2 by an own goal. Devastated at the end. Give them too many opportunities, unfortunately, with free kicks and dangerous positions. Great effort. Running out of steam. Good work from sportsmanship from Boone Grove, helping up the Dragons, shaking their hands. And that's just unfortunate. So, well, we're going to come, the season comes to an end for the Dragons. And that's great work out of them. Great work for Boone Grove. Great work for the Lady Dragons, Lady Eagles, and everyone whose seasons end. And great work for all those teams that have moved forward. Boone Grove, Wheeler, and St. Joe. So that's going to bring